She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drank some evilly. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Whoa. She's a slow sipper. Back in the booth. This traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you hear me, your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, not giving me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them provincial papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And the call you a mooly, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop.
It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. So just about set and towing the slab, Luis Gil.
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Ready to go? And now, Wyatt Langford. That's too low. And the series is underway.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Over to Goldie. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ezekiel Duran stands in now and watches strike one. Heel, the former rookie of the year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Seager stands in now. Seager was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. 2 out, space is empty. And a foul ball. Two outs.
That's ball 3.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Young makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, takes ball one. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And that one almost got him.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
And Judge spoils that one. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 2-1. And misses inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's towards center. Carter in position. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. Scoreless after one. Game one of the division series. Now here is Jock Peterson. Peterson launched a pair of homers in his last game. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Peterson just got a piece of it.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That's outside.
And now 2-1. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Josh Young. And takes low for ball 1. Berger, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Two outs. Strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Rangers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Eovaldi back to work. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And there's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Eovaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And next is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Seager. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. And that one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, Kim. Slings to first, gets the catcher by a step. Back to the top of the lineup, Wyatt Langford digs in now. First time up, he grounded to third. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Top of the third, no score. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back. A Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball for a strike. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
Caught him break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Out there to center, Bellinger in a full sprint, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back now in the Bronx, leading off, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, and he just misses. Tap foul at the plate. Right-hander kick steals. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. That missed by a lot. And now it's filled up 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
In half up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Rangers DH, Joc Pederson. Pederson just got a piece of it. Pederson, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-1 now. And that is out of play. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Pretty classic sequence on the strikeout right there. Did a nice job working him hard inside early in the at-bat, not letting him get extended. Then he went to a well-executed changeup away and just had him out front. He still had to think he's got to protect the inside part of the plate with an 0-2 count. So it becomes really hard to adjust when you get something soft away like that.
Now here is Jake Burger. That's in there. That's strike one. Outside. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the ALDS. Pitches in there. 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. And he can't come up with it. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Burger leads off first with one away. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Into center and a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. Save! And they're up by 3.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Volpe. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Back in New York, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Judge out of the play. And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
The Rangers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Way upstairs, now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making them work out there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells will hit next. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a foul straight back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going. Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Wells off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strikes through that one. It's a strikeout. The Yanks lead 1, still down 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Heel back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Duran in the box again, takes a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Kim on the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. Now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one hit to right. Judge has it sized up. And that is that. Game 1 of the division series. Now up as the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that high fastball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Volpe, the next to hit, takes outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
In the air, center field. Carter. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Goldie swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jock Peterson. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Left field. Hack brings it in. 1 down. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next up for Texas, Josh Young, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. And that drops in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees nothing. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Bobby Milner.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one moves his feet.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
It's Aaron Judge now, has grounded out a couple of times. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Outside. 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The Rangers leading by 3 here in Game 1 of the ALDS. That one not close. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Wells at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Right through there for a strike. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bellinger goes. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia, 1 for 2. Miller in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Looked down to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Time lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Don't nobody want it man slow. Look what Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
And that's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Josh Sborz. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. The Yankees looking to rally. And there's a foul ball. Yoan. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Garcia makes the grab, one down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Chagua getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss there. The Yanks trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Lifted in the air, right field, Garcia. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one missed. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to Goldie. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Corey Seager. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's to third. Cabrera sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers go down quickly there, but they lead at 3-0. Back in the Bronx, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Spores back to work.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's that slope right there. Threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit.